Well, if you've been experiencing delays with the Postal Service, you're not alone. Thank you for staying with us this afternoon. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Alan Campbell at one post office in Eastpointe. We're told half of the carriers called off Saturday. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig is in Eastpointe with what we've learned about the delays.
Two union officials tell me it's a staffing issues, and they say the problem is COVID. And they say it is not isolated to Eastpointe.
And I called the post office yesterday and I asked, well, is it a holiday or something? He's like, no. I said, well, what's going on? We haven't got no mail since last Thursday. He said, well, that's because we have a lot of people this year that's retiring, a lot of them's calling in sick, or because of the coronavirus.
And that's left Brian Garland frustrated because his family expects their stimulus checks may come by mail because they have not received the money on their Direct Express cards where they receive other benefits.
So I'm sitting there waiting on the mail thinking, we're going to get a check. But no mail's being delivered, so I'm thinking, well, it's probably sitting there at the post office. And I'm calling IRS and Direct Express like crazy, and it could be sitting there.
I usually get mail every day.
But Jerry Webster, who lives a few doors away, says she saw a postal carrier delivering mail to a few houses last week, and that was about it.
And last week, there hasn't been any mail. I think the last time I saw him was last Friday around 6 o'clock in the evening.
And did you get mail then?
No, I didn't get any mail then.
They pulled up in a truck or a car, hit a couple houses, and left.
Today we saw all of these postal vehicles just sitting near the post office in Eastpointe. We reached out to a spokesperson for the U.S. Postal Service, and in a response via email, she said they apologize for any inconvenience that Brian Garland may have experienced. And she said she can confirm that delivery is being completed today to the area. But she offered no explanation for the delays. Two union officials representing postal workers told Action News today, on the condition that we would not name them, that the problem is COVID. They said postal workers across Michigan and the country are calling off because they're sick with COVID, in quarantine, or caring for a loved one who's ill.
They released a statement yesterday stating that to watch your mail because checks are going out this week and debit cards are going out this week. How can I watch my mail if it ain't being delivered?
And when I asked the media spokesperson for the United States Post Office if she could confirm that the issues were COVID related, she simply replied, quote, "There is no other information to share," end quote. In Eastpointe, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Kimberly, thank you.